Why is eBay sending me text messages and then I need to do that? Also too, let me play this voicemail. Then they call me too, and they call me. Welcome to Flipping and Punching. Today, it's Sunday. It's literally 8 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for the last hour or two, and actually I've been up for a while. There we go. It's 8 a.m. I've been up since 6 something. The pets woke me up to feed them, of course, if anything. And this one's over here harassing me as I'm actually talking. Samantha, what are you doing, girl? Yeah, she got caught on something. You know, when she came home, we saw her the other day, and she had a giant scar on her back. Like, got caught on something in the house. I don't know. It doesn't bother her, so thankfully, so I'm taking the vet or anything. But anyway, I have to start working early today. I wanted to go in. Yesterday I went garage sailing. Felt great. I hit 2 community sales. I haven't done that in a long time, and I wanted to film my outro to the video and show people what picked up. But when I woke up this morning, it's raining outside, so I can't do that. So I decided I need to get a head start and pull my orders for tomorrow morning because I have a ton of orders. I have like 8 or 9 orders on Whatnot. I have 2 orders on Poshmark. I have 5 orders on Mercari, and we have almost 40 orders on eBay. So I need to start getting packing now and go through that. But I want to talk to you guys about something too today. I've been getting harassed by eBay, and it's not even, I have never seen anything like it before. I have bought something off eBay, and they keep harassing me to pay. And it's absolutely insane how many messages that I've gotten. They have literally sent me a notification through the app. They have sent me an email. They have text messaged me and called me to make sure I make a payment. I have never seen that before. So I saved the voicemail. I'll show you guys here and show you guys text messages. It's crazy because the company, I bought a case of cards on eBay from a consignment company. And in the consignment company's terms of services, you have 7 days to pay for it. The reason for that is they allow you to make bulk orders, and you can buy other stuff throughout the week. This company has, I don't know, positive feedback of 160,000 or something crazy like that on eBay. And so when I buy from consignment companies, I'll wait to the end of the week to pay for them because there's other stuff I could possibly get, save me money in shipping. And overall, it's a better experience for the buyer and for the company because they have to ship less items and the buyer can get better deals. That's why you buy from consignment companies. But eBay is not on the same page with that. So we'll talk about that in a little bit here. But let's pull some orders. I'm going to do these in rapid fire today because I have so much to do. All right, I got some orders here. So I actually just listed this stack of stuff on eBay. I did that last night and this morning. There was probably, $500 in cards, which is nice, especially as Don Mattingly auto I pulled. I will tell you, listing those cards on eBay has given my store such a boost that needed. Every time I do a big stack of cards and list on eBay, a ton of stuff sells. So because I'm listing 40, 50 items at a time because I'm using List Easier, which makes the process so much easier and better for me to do bulk orders and increase the amount of items in my store and also the amount of money coming in, which is nice. But anyway, let's show you the orders we sold. I had this in my store forever. This is a Dale Earnhardt Mountain Dew shirt. Had it listed for $24.99. Buyer sent me an offer for $15. I just took it. Sold this Affliction shirt on eBay for $19.99. These I took a best offer on. This one sold on Mercari for $19.99. We sold this on eBay for $26.99. We sold this on Whatnot for $11.99, I think. So on Poshmark, if you guys aren't familiar, you can actually create bundles. So I actually cross-list all my items from eBay to Mercari to Whatnot to Poshmark. And we sold a bundle of NES games. So this is the bundle we sold here. Friday the 13th. This one's actually in really good condition. I hate to see that one go, but these are from my personal collection here. We sold these 5. I think the total came out to like $75. Buyer sent me an offer, I think, for $60, and I counted at $65, and they accepted. So I get $65 plus shipping for those. So it was like $13 a game on there. So I'm happy with that. Listen, I'm selling a lot of NES games because NES collectors will come into my store now and look at all the other items I have listed. And then they're just making bulk deals, which is great because now I'm moving a bunch of stuff and there's a higher price items. I'm gonna quick package these up and then I'll tell you a little bit more about this eBay situation. I bought a case of sports cards on eBay for like $1,680 or something like that. And on the consignment listing, it said we had 7 days to pay. So I wanted to just shop around and get combined shipping, like I said earlier in the video. When I've won auctions before, eBay has sent me notifications through the app. Not a big deal. I've gotten those in the past. I'm sure you guys have too. I've gotten emails saying, hey, you need to pay. Not a big deal. But this is the first time this has ever happened to me. So let me read you. I'm literally at a card show this weekend, and I start getting notifications on my phone. I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting text messages. So I got a text message from eBay, and this is what it says. Reminder, you won an eBay auction, still need to pay. Complete your order, and your item will be on its way in no time. Why is eBay sending me text messages and then I need to do that? Also, too, let me play this voicemail. Then they called me, too, and they called me. So not only was I getting notifications from the app, I'm getting an email saying I have to pay. I received text, but this is all the same day.
This is eBay calling regarding your winning bid on the trading card. Please log into eBay and complete your transaction. Thank you.
So this is at February 20th at 3:15. Friday, February 20th at 3:24. So within 10 minutes from each other, they're literally text messaging me. They are calling me, wanting me to pay. Now, granted, I've already paid for this item, okay? But I want to hear from you guys. Have any of you guys ever experienced this from eBay? Is this going too far? Should they be calling you? Should they be text messaging you? Should they be sending you notifications? Should they be sending you emails, all that at one time for you to pay for an auction? Or is it because of the seller's settings on it and how they have it set up? You know, what I'm thinking is that the seller allows 7 days to pay, and eBay is automatically just doing that for probably bigger sales, maybe. Because if it's small sales, they don't do that. They don't harass a buyer. But because it was such a big sale that they do that, I don't know. I've never had that happen. I've been selling to eBay from 1999, and I never once ran into that or had that happen where they're calling me and text messaging me to make a payment for an item. Now, on the reverse side, as an eBay seller, I feel it's a good thing. I mean, I'm sure that's good. It makes me feel good as an eBay seller that they're trying to get money for other sellers on there. But like, that's ridiculous. Like, I'm literally on a Saturday afternoon, literally getting calls, text messages, emails, and notifications all in the same day. So I don't know. Let me know comments down below. What do you guys think? Is this a good thing or bad thing? All right, so we did sell some sealed video games. So let's pull those. Castle. We got $59.99 for this one. So that on eBay. Did sell a Switch game. Right here. Onyx free. That's how you say it, I guess. We got $94.99 plus shipping on that one. And then we sold a Doom game. Which one was it? Do I have more than one Doom? I don't think so. I do have more than one Doom. I don't know. Which one did I sell? They have different covers. Hold on. Yeah, you gotta be very careful. They do have different. This one we did not sell. This one we sold. We took a buyer reached out to me, asked if I take a $5 discount on it. So it's Macari for $55 plus shipping. Sold Michael Kors, which is like a purse tag that hangs off a purse. I don't know what you guys call them. But we sold this, I think, for $9 or $10 plus shipping on Whatnot Stack Marketplace. Even though I'm getting more into cards, like I told you guys originally, I didn't want to make this about a card channel and stuff like that, but we did have a massive amount of sales over the weekend that were cards. So I'm going to rapid fire through these within a minute to kind of quick go through. We sold 30 cards for $867. All right, we sold these Wrestling Danbury Mint cards. Can't really see JBL. They're kind of hard to see. The Coach, Hendrick, Tyson Tomko, Miss Jackie, and Chavo Guerrero. We got $15.50 a piece of those. Took a best offer in this vintage card for $12.50. I saw this card price. This is going to be a top draft pack. This is out of 25. I got $190 for that. So this Bodega Bodan Gustav. So two of these for $10 a piece. Sold his auto out of 8 for $250, and I sold an auto out of $299 for $50. These all went to the same buyer. Brandon Doyle, we got $13 for. John Morant, we got $5 for that. We got $14.99. Kimmo, we got $10 a piece of these. This was the same buyer. Derek White auto, $19.99. Dakota, someone to look out for. She's a huge MMA star, but not in the UFC. $17. So this on Whatnot Stack Marketplace, Alexa Bliss out of $475 for $14.99. Michael Tang auto out of Leaf Bowling for $7.99. Terrell Suggs checkerboard short print for $14.99. Dylan Brooks for $6. That's out of 10. Derek White out of 6.8 for $6. Took best offers on those. Josh Gray out of 10 for $17.99. Caleb, he's at a 20 auto. We got 15 bucks of that. So this one is a best offer for $3.86. Weird number, I know. This Bobby Witt we sold for $59.99. Chico Rivera auto at a 50 we sold for 13 bucks. And this Lonzo Mourning rookie card, PSA 9 we sold for 15. Putting us at a grand total of $867 and some change. I'm gonna go package this stuff up because this is gonna take me a little bit. So I just took like a 2-hour break. I watched the Housemaid movie with my wife. Let me tell you, what a messed up movie that was. It was on Amazon Prime. My wife has read all 4 books, and I will tell you, it's a good movie. I highly recommend it if you guys haven't seen it. But we rented it on Amazon Prime. And then me and her were planning on going to Barnes & Nobles because she's a big book reader, and I like to go there and look for cards. And then she got called into work. She's on call right now. So I'm back to packing up orders. So let's jump back into that. All right, we sold this Disney pin set. Really cool piece. I picked this up at a yard sale for $5. And we ended up selling that for, I had it listed for $49.99. Literally, as soon as I listed it, someone sent me an offer for $40. I usually try to wait as long as possible before accepting it. And we ended up accepting it. So I got $40 plus shipping on that. We had a ton of video games to pull. We ended up selling a lot of 11 NES games on Mercari. And then we sold 64 game on Whatnot, Static Marketplace. And then we sold a couple games on eBay as well. So let's pull some of these here. It's going to take me a minute to actually find all these. This is way too hard. I'm going to put the camera down, pull this stuff, and then show you after. All right, so I couldn't find the one game. I ended up finding it. I forgot it was in my office because I took pictures of it. I just didn't put it in the tote yet. So I got to learn to, after take photos, make sure I go and place it in the proper tote. Sold all these NES games. Castle Quest, Muscle, American Gladiators, Where's Waldo, Thunder and Lightning, Ambition, Tiny Toon, Spy Hunter, Bases Loaded, Punisher, and Dudes with Attitudes. I put together a bundle. I gave them 15% off, and I think after the discount, I think it came out to like $175 for all those, and we sold those on Mercari. So super happy about that. We did have a couple sales on Whatnot Static Marketplace. Sold this Trog for $60, and then sold Toki for $20. And then I sold this for, I think, $12 on Whatnot. So this on this on eBay for $13, and we ended up getting $70 for this on eBay. So a nice big chunk of video games going out there. It does break my heart to sell some of these NES games because I was putting together that collection, but I will tell you, if you're someone who collects and you're thinking about selling off your collection, take the pieces out that you don't like first, start listing those up, because once stuff starts selling, it like literally pulls out the Band-Aid, and then you feel more comfortable putting the other items up later on. I did it in phases, like stuff I just bought to collect, got rid of that first. I didn't enjoy, or I played but maybe didn't really care for, I got rid of that next. Then it was stuff that I played but probably already beat and never play again, so I got rid of that. And then I got to the point where it was like my final batch of stuff where I was like, you know what, do I have a special connection with this? If not, I'm gonna get rid of it. And I decided to sell off my entire collection. So I'm gonna package this up, and then I'm gonna head to UPS, drop off those packages before they close at 3 o'clock. I think it's time to wrap up the video here, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching and the support that I've gotten bringing this channel back. Please do me a huge favor. Make sure you guys do like and subscribe. It really does help with the channel. Until next time, guys, make sure you guys keep flipping and punching.